calling yourself lazy. Stop looking in the mirror and telling yourself you just lack discipline. That is a lie. It is the easiest lie you tell yourself to explain why your life is falling apart. You are not inherently lazy. You are under attack. Right now, as you watch this, there is a silent, invisible war being waged inside your skull, and you are losing. You think you are making your own choices. You think you decided to pick up your phone 80 times today. You didn't. You are being manipulated by a system designed by geniuses in Silicon Valley who are getting incredibly rich by destroying your attention span. They have hijacked your biology. They have weaponized your own mind against you. And until you understand the brutal truth of what is happening chemically inside your brains, you will remain a slave to the screen, a slave to the junk food, a slave to the cheap instant gratification that is slowly, quietly ruining your future. Let's talk about the invisible enemy, dopamine. Most people think dopamine is the pleasure chemical. They are wrong. It is the motivation chemical. It is the evolutionary driving force that kept your ancestors alive. It made them hunt, build, and survive. Dopamine is the chemical of the chase. But modern society has hacked the chase. You no longer have to hunt for a reward. You don't have to build anything. You don't have to endure pain to get the prize. You just have to swipe your finger. Watch a 15-second video. Watch pornography play a video game. Every time you do this, your brain releases a massive, unnatural spike of dopamine. A spike so high that your ancestors would only experience it after surviving a life or death battle. But you get it while sitting on the toilet. You get it without earning it. And that is exactly where the trap snaps shut. Here is the terrifying biological truth they don't teach you in school. When you flood your brain with cheap, unearned dopamine, your brain panics. It says, "This is too much, this is toxic." So, to protect itself, it reduces the number of dopamine receptors. It down-regulates. Do you know what that means? It means your baseline level of motivation drops. Suddenly, the normal, everyday things that require effort, like reading a book, going to the gym, building a business, having a deep conversation, they feel completely impossible. They feel physically painful. You sit down to study or work, and within 3 minutes, your skin crawls. Your brain screams at you, begging for a hit of the cheap stuff. You are not lacking willpower. You are experiencing chemical withdrawal. You are a biological addict in a world where your drug is legal, free, and carried in your pocket. Everywhere you go, you tell yourself you're just relaxing. I had a hard day. I deserve to scroll for a bit. But pay attention to how you feel after 2 hours of scrolling. Are you relaxed? Are you energized? No. You are completely drained. Your eyes burn. Your posture is ruined. And your mind is filled with a thick, heavy fog. You feel a quiet sense of disgust. That disgust is your soul realizing that you just traded 2 hours of your limited, precious human life for absolutely nothing. You consume the digital garbage created by other people while your own dreams continue to rot in the corner of your mind. There is a specific point of no return, the moment where the brain forgets how to dream entirely. I have seen it happen to millions, but there is a cure. It is brutal, it is painful, but it is the only way out. Before I give you the cure, you must accept one terrifying fact. The fact is this: the world wants you weak. A weak, addicted, distracted population is easy to control and highly profitable. Every time you give in to a craving, someone else makes $1. Your stolen focus is the currency of the modern world. If you do not take radical, aggressive action to protect your mind, you will wake up 10 years from now in the exact same spot. Older, more tired, more regretful, and completely invisible to the world. You will be a background character in the movie of your own life. Is that what you want? To die, having never met the strongest, most capable version of yourself? So, how do you defeat an invisible enemy? How do you take your brain back? You do it through the deliberate, painful act of dopamine starvation. You must starve the beast. It is called dopamine detox, but it's really just called acting like an adult who respects their own life. It means waking up and refusing to touch your phone for the first hour of the day. It means sitting in silence. Have you tried that lately? Just sitting in a room with no music, no screens, no distractions, just you and your thoughts. Terrifies most people because their thoughts are chaotic. You must reintroduce pain into your life. Not physical injury, but the friction of effort. Go to the gym and lift heavy things until your muscles burn. Take a freezing cold shower. Read a difficult book. Stare at a blank wall instead of a screen. When you remove the cheap dopamine, your brain heals. The receptors grow back, the fog lifts, and suddenly, the miracle happens. Hard work actually starts to feel good again. The effort becomes the reward. You stop chasing the end result and you fall in love with the process of becoming an absolute machine. This is your wake-up call. The Matrix is real, and it is built out of cheap dopamine and comfortable excuses. You are standing at a crossroads. Path 1. You close this video. You immediately open another app. You chase another hit of dopamine, and you fade back into the miserable, average existence society designed for you. You remain a victim. Path 2. You put the phone down. You look your addiction in the eye, and you say no more. You reclaim your attention. You guard your mind like it is the most valuable asset on earth, because it is. You embrace the boredom, you embrace the hard work, and you build a life that makes your past self look completely unrecognizable. The invisible enemy is in your room right now. It is in your hands. What are you going to do about it? If you are choosing path 2, if you are finally ready to declare war on your distractions and take your life back, hit subscribe. We are building a community of people who refuse to be manipulated. Leave a comment right now and say, I take control. Prove to yourself that this time is different. Now shut the screen off. Get to work.